Um, what's up? I'm gonna play some Dead Island. That's the update. Apparently, I got a copyright strike or copyright claim, whatever, and it said that Dead Island allows you to use your stuff on YouTube. That's what I thought was the case. I thought it's a game, so they wouldn't really care.
Alive. A night for miracle. Are you Emma Trant?
So like, I might turn true mode off. I don't know if copyright music is gonna matter. It didn't mute the video, so and then on my VOD and my Twitch thing, it didn't. I don't have any copyright issues. My VOD and my Twitch thing. I do want to hear the music, so it doesn't actually get like I'd like to have this music playing. Sometimes music isn't classic. This game's pretty good. If you like copyright music, like I said this the other day, it's a very I guess almost a bad thing. Who's really making that much money off of someone's music by playing it on their platform? You know what I'm saying? If I upload it, someone's song on YouTube, who's really suffering that much from something like that? I feel like the most hungry music fans or like listen to people's mixtapes and all that. Like no one's that hungry to listen to your whole entire album that much. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like just the idea for music is
I'm back in the hills, so where
Probably
am I meeting you?
should be
Me
received
and Ronnie are headed to 12 Oak Hill Ridge. Meet you there.
as something other than like a bad thing, or what is this?
Gate
Trickster.
control. Sounds right. Seems Phil's the man to see about these keys. Just hope he's still here.
Not saying that they should like do what I say.
Wheel.
Like it doesn't. I just know from my experience, people appreciate music and not they don't really like value it. I guess you could say, like they don't look at it as something
Hey,
that like
a
has
valve wheel.
monetary value, whatever. It's like no one's thinking that your song's worth however much.
That's the flow stopped. But I ain't dragging my sneaks through. Gotta wash it away. How is there so much of this stuff down here? This breaker will work.
Let's like jump up there.
Oh, now I need a breaker. It's a mini labyrinth of locked doors in here.
Okay.
Phil! Dead or alive? Give me a sign! Oh, nasty. Best just watch my step. Bye-bye, caustic gunk. My sneaks safe. I'll have to stop the lockdown. something to work the brain. Seems a standard system. That's a start. Pressure? Ha! No pressure.
I don't even know what I did.
Now for Phil. Yeah. I'll be taking that key, Phil. Time to go.
Hey, this is Sam. We're almost there.
Same. See you soon.
I'm not going to be using this sledgehammer. It swings too slow for what I want to do.
Hey, over here.
Hey, friends.
Ronnie says
Locked. Huh? Locked tight.
Maybe this wasn't such a good idea.
stand the fuck back. It's hammer time. Open sesame.
Hey, we got company.
I got this. Get the guns.
He's got it.
So who's our mark here?
Nicky Gut, big game hunter on cable. I sauced her a snow leopard once.
How pathetic.
Fake snow, too.
Locked. Holy.
Well, here she is. Not looking so hot today, Nicky. Hey, bitch. Still think you're too good for a fucking
Hey! Hey, hey, hey!
You're in danger, Paparita! You're all set!
was too slow.
Got another Slayer slot.
Booyah!
It's all gone wrong. Ronnie's dead.
Shit! It's not your fault, all right? People who ain't like us don't last out here. I told him, but he wanted to be the big fixer. I got bit to fuck just keeping him alive this long. Grab a gun, and let's get back to Emma's.
Fine. For how much this cost, this better work.
Shit! Every zombie in the neighborhood must have heard those screams. Find a window upstairs and shoot any motherfuckers coming into the backyard. I'll cover the driveway side from the front door.
Let's see what damage this gun can do. Only point at what you intend to destroy. Reload.
That one was for Ron!
Check the sights.
Out of my way!
Nobody else dies. The rest of us are getting out of this city.
Come on, here's Doug. Hey, having fun?
It helped.
I'm nearly done. I'll see you back at the house.
Look, with you, I'll cut right to it. There's a doc in Santa Monica, and I've told him about my immunity.
That's so.
We go together, we all get out.
One thing I've learned. The voice on the radio promising to fix all your shit never happens. We're doing just fine.
Will you still be this stubborn when Emma goes for my plan?
She won't.
Wanna bet? Once you're back under her roof and get your marching orders, you might just be surprised, Sammy.
gotta get moving. John Manchin, you read me? Is Mike back?
Hello? Yes, I'm here.
Great. You're a natural survivor.
Yes, getting back was, a lot easier.
Listen, you had a chance to talk to M yet?
No, no, I will.
Get on it. I'm heading back and we got places to be, Mike. We'll see who has the real plan, Sammy.
Oh, hey. You know, you're good at this. You're good at, apocalypses.
Some may say the best.
But hey, I'm not. Roxy and me, staying out of trouble is like a full-time job, man. I've only ever been really good at one thing, and I barely even do it anymore.
Hey, you were a big deal. You were like the priests of my dad's high school religion.
Ouch. And exactly. Like, what have we done lately? I gotta find that spark again, man. Get back in touch with the gods instead of just the whiskey. Oh, Farouk.
Who's that now?
Farouk's our producer. He lives next door down the hill, like totally obsessive about discographies. Collects every master tape and unreleased track you could imagine. including ours. Hey, some of those had real promise. I wonder if maybe sample them? Hey, I'll be right back, man. Tell Roxy not to worry.
Whoa, whoa, no. Are you crazy? You're not going out there for that.
I'm not?
You're not. You said it. I'm the master of the apocalypse. So let me do my thing and deal with your tapes.
Oh, kick ass. If Farouk's not home, just ask his boyfriend Dave to show you around. Tell him I sent you.
Optimistic, but hey, you made it this far. Why not them?
You know, if you want to get us a reward, we're running a little low. The cheesy ones.
Ooh, the cheesy ones? Ricky, I hate to break the news, but cheesy chips go great with human brains, so the zombies ate them all. I'll look suspicious as hell, but that's a way in.
Yeah, I think I made up my mind on this game. Like, I think I'm not gonna be one of the people that say it's not a good game or it's not good enough to be Dead Island or Dead Island
Hey,
2.
Brent, guessing your day. Ricky sends a posthumous high.
It definitely doesn't reflect. I feel like
Sorry,
the
Brent,
teasers
but
and
I
all
need to
that.
pick up some
Like,
things
I
from
feel like it would have
inside.
been much more from the original images and videos. Like back when they were like, it seemed like it was gonna be much brighter. The same just seems like a Dead Island game. It doesn't seem like it was like some type of like chainsaw thing. I don't know. It was like something like in this orangish. Like I feel like it'd be like somewhere like I saw the map. There was a map. I don't know, but somewhere like on the beach or something. You know, yeah, somewhere brighter, like whatever. It seems like a Dead Island game. I don't know. I think the back in the day, like when there was like the first bit of footage I was circulating, it's very misleading.
Now, if I was a producer, where would I store some tapes for a drunk client? Boom. I believe this would be a master tape of Dad Rock. Interesting decor. Question is, were they keeping zombies in or out? Dave, Might have helped more to be on the other side before turning this on. Red lights over sunset? Hope the original's better than my parents' karaoke cover. Better introduce myself. That should be 'em all. Enough material for a best of album anyway. Hey, Rockstar. Good and bad news.
Oh, hey. I don't remember calling a... Do we have an interview scheduled?
Look, you know me. I fixed your gate, I saved Jesse, and now I've got the master tapes you wanted. But... sorry. Your producer and everyone there didn't make it.
Farouk's? Oh, man. Dave's gonna be, like, heartbroken.
No, Ricky, you're not getting this. Dave's dead, too.
Oh, sad note, man. Like, ballad-worthy. There was this one track we laid down, and... Hey, wait. Did you say master tapes? I was just thinking about getting those back.
Just smile and nod, Bruno. Smile and nod.
This is fucking awesome, man. I'm gonna listen to them right away. Oh, there's some gems on here, you know? Some real gems. I think. Hey, thanks. You're like a guardian angel of rock.
An angel with the patience of a saint.
We could do with stocking up, so anything you want to get rid of?
It's a good one for me. Increase critical hit damage. It'll be pretty good.
I'll strike a deal with you.
fast is my attack speed on this weapon? Pretty slow. I don't think I'm gonna go for crits. Apparently there's some other quests available to get the hotel even. There's a side quest. How do I like zoom in to the hotel? Can't even shoot through there. See how this crit increase does this layer. Line kick. that's pretty good. I don't really know. Let me try like comparing it to this other weapon. I got like double damage. Or greatness. I want to go to the hotel. Looks like there's a quest there, so maybe I'll take this long road to get there. Guess I gotta go to this house. Yeah, I think it does scale. If you find one of these like fuses, or you think it requires a fuse, like special, basically treasure locations, you can actually probably wait to unlock them, and you'll get some better loot. At least I think that's the case. Doesn't seem like there's a quest. So there was. I like this map. I never even looked at it. Looks kind of cool. Doesn't seem to be a map. Not a map, but a quest. Never mind, here it is. I don't even know what that means. I was wondering if I was going to return to the hotel for some quests and all that, and here I am.
In the ballroom of the house. Dead. Bob. Yes? Thing. I could use a hand.
All right, Rav. Where have you checked in? Hey, friend. Would you be Rav?
Yes! So Hannah got at least part of my message. I'm glad you're here. I was only halfway done.
It's gotta stay half done for now. Hannah wants me to get you back to VCLA.
I don't need an escort. I need data. A paramedic friend told me her ambulance got requisitioned to transport barrels here. The soldier said it was stuff to fuck up the zombies.
So, can it?
That's what I need to find out. There were scientists here. I found their workspace, but zombies found me and treated me up like a cat. I need to look at their notes, see if this weapon is something us Bobcats can use.
How about we strike a deal? You make me a weapon too, and I'll check this ambulance. As for keeping the zombies busy, the speakers in here should still work.
Music! Loud music! Yes! Okay, I'm good with tech. I'll make this work. Let me know when you're on your way back.
Hello. Welcome to the Halperin Hotel, where we are dedicated to providing you with the ultimate luxury getaway. For room reservations, press 1. Wedding planning services, press 2. Other event bookings, press... For intimate weddings, press 1. For our grand celebration... Would you like to join our Platinum membership plan? You'll get exclusive annual... Hello. Welcome to the Halperin Hotel, where we are...
Got the radio working, Rav? There's a delay on checking that ambulance. Got a caustic, puking friend in the way.
Got it. Set now on my way to the workroom. I powered up the DJ setup by the stage in the ballroom. It's ready when you are.
I won't keep you waiting.
Caustic puke. It's like they're adapting their weapons to us as well. I get my second best pair. One of them on the dissecting table.
You know, I gotta see what this Claymore's about. To attack speed on this Claymore. Pretty slow. Yeah. Okay. How do I know which weapon's equipped?
Hey, what'd you find?
A bill for barrels of Caustic X and a note from your very shocked friend. It's a solvent. Military used it to dissolve bodies all over LA.
That's surprisingly smart, actually. I was experimenting with acid, but it dissolved my weapons. They went alkaline instead. And I bet they used it on live ones. We're go on the DJ setup here. Come drop the beat so I can get at their notes.
Sure. Let's call it a party.
While they're heading to you, I'll get what I can.
All right, let's dance.
Lifesaver. Literally. I found their notes on Caustic X usage.
Found any uses?
Caustic X works, more or less. But it shouldn't work as fast as they think it does. Up for some field work?
The most powerful weapon is information, right?
Loving the attitude. Baller as hell, no cap. And yes, it does. I need you to use that solvent to kill zombies. You said they filled up the pool, and I'll observe from the top floor.
Weird. I thought field work needed the researcher on the field.
It's not science unless you write it down. Well-known fact.
Well, better watch carefully, friend. Ain't doing this twice. I'm here. Can you see me?
I am good to go. In performing this science.
Uh-huh. I'll just start kicking them in the pool, yeah?
If you wouldn't mind. Woo! Yeah! Nice one! Woo! Amazing! That was straight fire, beginning to end. Caustic X is pretty effective. Meet you back in the ballroom. I'm on my way there now.
on wheels, you know that? Fucking pleasure to watch. I checked back in with Hannah and everything's cool now. Thanks for your help.
Hey, I'm a man of my word. Like you, I prefer to know what we're dealing with.
Now I know it works. It should be simple to causticify a weapon for maximum melting instead of using acid. Until I do, though, here. To the victor go the toys.
Pleasure doing business, friend. I'll make good use of this.
I'll head back to the canals and apply what we found here. We're all in an arms race now, and we have to win it.
Caustic bomb. People probably wouldn't want this blaring around in their head. Like, this music's all kind of like electro or something. I don't know, like party music. The more I play the game, the less I can't really say people who don't like it. I feel like the characters are kind of good. It's not overkill. Kind of like a sauce. You know what I'm saying? It's not like a steak. It's not like it's not like you can have too much sauce. You don't want too much sauce. This is like a sauce, like barbecue sauce or something. And I feel like people that play video games, you know, like I said, they're like a certain type of person, and they're like, you know, they're cultural group. You know, they probably want like a game that's like a steak that you can eat and like play for hours on end. You know what I'm saying? There's tons of games out that you can do that. Right? Doesn't necessarily mean that that's how games should be. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I literally listen to rap, I think the world should be like that. It doesn't even make sense. Because it's like something that's made out of the world. Like the world's like how it is, you know what I'm saying? I think if they played the game like this, they have to have too much fun. Where, like, you know, like I said, it's like a sauce. It's not going to be considered like Path of Exile. You can play like the game for thousands of hours and kind of burn yourself out in a way and play for tons of hours to achieve like a certain level. This isn't really a story-driven game. I wouldn't say it's a narrative-driven, but it's more of like the secret. Like, there's like a secret behind things. Like, there's a secret. Like, there's no explanation of how the zombies occurred. You know, there's no explanation why Samby's here. What's the connection to Emma? There's no clear explanation or any explanation on why you're immune. You know, things are implied, I guess, but there's no actual explanation. So I think this game's more of like a mystery. So mystery is good because you have all this fun comedy and music, and, you know, this fashion going on. You know, rich zombies, basically. At least party zombies, I'm saying. I definitely appreciate it as a mystery, and it being like LA. You know, I think that's a good place for mystery because LA doesn't have many mysteries. I think it's a good place to put a mystery. I think it's a good game if you kind of can read it, see what it is. Okay, it's a data game. It takes place in LA. You know, it's not really much of a story or narrative. Like, it's not like a character's like on a journey. It's like a mystery. You know, there's a secret behind a lot of things. You don't really know people's motivation for doing this and that. And when you got to the hotel, you didn't even know why or what was going on, and you know, then you see the body bags and like, okay, well, you learn that mystery that the army's like burning people who are not zombies in an acid pool. And then you even have, you know, it's a mystery. You have the army person in the hotel, held up in the hotel, like trying to fight some unknown combatant, and it ends up being that bride. So there's a mystery, you know. That's more of that's the theme of the game. It's kind of like,
He said you saved him. I was wrong.
I don't know, but it's a
I told
mystery,
you I
and
would.
you know, it's better than it being a tragedy.
Everyone here? Ah, no.
Damn, man. How long you been bit for?
Nothing.
Oh, Michael.
Shit, we got to deal with this right now.
Don't touch him. Go check on Andrea, see if she's okay.
Dad, this ain't no game, Emma. You know what's gonna happen to him. The same thing that happens to all of them. Now let me...
This is my house. It is my rules, Sam. Go.
If he so much as twitches funny, you know what you've got to do.
Yeah, I know.
Michael, what happened?
I'm fine.
You're not fine. I'll get you help, okay?
Yeah, you go radio for help, Em.
Don't even think about it. I took you in. You owe me this. Put the gun away.
He might turn.
You don't know that.
Hey. The 2019 Best Supporting Actress Romero goes to...
Oh, my lucky charm. This is why you left.
The meds, of course. I think I've got the special blood. Zombie-proof. I just feel it.
Yes. Yes, you have the special blood. You're going to get through this. Michael. Michael. Michael, please wake up. Please.
Emma, you gotta go outside now. I'm sorry,
Fuck
girl.
you! Why do you get to be the special one, huh? Who the fuck are you?
Easy, Emma. Think this through. I can still get you out of this, but we need everybody. It's what Michael would want.
Get out of my house.
It's
What?
It's cool. It's like a shout ability. If you're playing like a tanky character.
Andrea, I'm sorry. Michael, he was bitten. He went for Emma. I had to... Look, go check on her. I gotta go.
Hey, Emma can't do this. Don't go.
Plans change. Just let Sam deal with any zombies.
Sam! You think there's room for me and my family in his apocalypse fantasy? Once he gets inside Emma's panties, we're all fucked.
Hey, there you are. Shit been way too loose around here. Martin almost bit Emma.
Michael!
Right. Now on, no one goes outside except me.
Just try and stop me, friend.
I keep saying, don't trust those fucks. You're better off here.
Yes, stay.
I got people waiting on me outside. And I'm done waiting on your soap opera to play out.
Okay, learn the hard way. I got one last tip for you.
Or the expert.
When I had to get around Banoi, I used the sewers. I ain't saying they're safe, but you can line them up.
We done here?
You'll be back. Hey, Emma's pretty shook up. How about you fix her some of that motherfucking Yorkshire pudding shit she likes?
This is the end.
Hey, Abuelita. Don't give up. You're stronger than he is. Line him up in the sewers. Makes sense. Damn it.
Is this a game I'd play again? Probably. You know, especially if I had someone to play with. That'd be nice. Like I said, it's a mystery. You don't actually know anything. Your character's a very, you know, ignorant type of class person, I guess. So he's like, doesn't really care about nothing. He's not like stupid, but you know, it's just how he rolls. Agile. Lead. What is this? Killing games. Fix. What's the workbench? Oh, if you actually hold the mouse, you can actually switch weapons. Okay, I didn't know that. I mean, I would have suspected there was a way to do that. Whoops. I've been shooting for like an hour. I think I'm gonna go eat some food. I haven't really ate anything today. I think this game would be classified as something, you know, people.
Ooh, something good in there.
You lost and found.
Just need to
My man
convince
was
the
a zombie.
mailman to part ways with
it. You know, I think this game, you know, people don't want a mystery. You know, they want it to be like a different game. It just is like something they can consume, and they want it to be, I guess, as fickle as they are. There's really not necessarily any determining factors that decide anything before a game comes out. You know, it's more of like a guideline, like this is how it should be. Not like this is what it needs to be, or if it isn't this, then that. Like we basically would have a certain, you know, we'd have a few qualities we need to consider it, you know, a good thing or a bad thing. A certain amount of qualities, and those qualities have to be, you know, in the red or the green. Is it fun? I'd probably say yeah. Is it funny? Does it have, you know, some good writing? Yeah. You know, red or the green, but you know, really. Another deciding factor is, you know, as you play like more games and you see like how a game could have been good, or if it just had a little bit more quality, it'd be really good. You know, is it packaged well? Did it have good advertising, and was it able to be delivered to the consumers in a way that they'd understand how they should play it or how it could be played? Or is the game itself pushing you in a direction where you want to know how to play it, or you learn how to play it? And I feel like people really don't. I feel like as a player, you really don't get the best stick, I guess. You know, you get the short stick, where I don't really know what to expect. Like I said, it's like more of a mystery. You don't really know anything. The weapons, you know, there's not really. A lot of it's a mystery, you know, and some of it shouldn't be. I don't know if it's because people didn't like the way, you know, the pacing worked, because this pacing is, I guess you could say, almost kind of slow. You don't really know what to expect. Right. I don't know. I feel like that might be, to me, the only issue I can see is it isn't portrayed properly. Like, I don't think it has the genuine portrayal of the game that it is. And, people just, I guess, took, from what I can tell, it not being delivered in a neat package where they would know what to do with it. Because I don't know what to do with it, right? Like, do I enjoy it? Do I hate it? Like, I don't know, like, what I'm supposed to experience, right? But I feel like if you played the game and you gave it a chance and you just wanted to play Dead Island, like, for a couple hours, you'd probably accept the experience that you had, you know what I'm saying? And you'd be fine, right? So I really feel like video gamers have too much control over things that they usually don't have any control over, and they have no ability to do or replicate. Like, they can't make games. So them being able to make a game, have a bad review, or just make it seem like it's not that good of a game, you know, a lot of work probably went into it. It's kind of not a good thing, I'm saying. Like, video game developers should make a few more choices for video gamers, and that should be like giving them, like, you know, them crossing their arms and saying, well, this is what I thought, this is why I think the game's good, and here's like the rubric, like here's what I'll allow you to decide, and like they'll accept, like, is the game fun, you know, does the game have good writing, you know, stuff that I feel like they should put out. Like, you can make your own review, you can make your own opinion, but I feel like video gamers, or the game maker, should control the narrative a little bit for their games, because they did put a lot of work into them, and like they should have like a desired outcome, right? Like, maybe they want PoE to be hard, so when it comes out, you have, you know, the review backed by the developer, where they gave you a certain amount, or they give you a certain amount of like requirements that if it's filled for you, then you would check it, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you go to certain stores, or, you know, shop online, you get surveys. There should be something like that, to where they should at least have their narrative, where like it shouldn't be like a separation. Like, you know, if it's their game, they should be able to decide some of the review as well, you know, and they should decide how people view the game as well, because they made the game and they know what they wanted to get out of it. Right? So, like, let's say, you know, if they made another WWE game, another wrestling game, and then on their, like, rubric, whatever, the one they handed out for people to review and use, they asked if it was, like, repetitive, or how it compared to another game or something, right? Like, that would make more sense, because there's so many games, there's no real loyalty, and a review can be based off somebody who played 1,000 games and is bored of games, you know what I'm saying? Or someone who just likes to be negative. So, like, there should be a little bit of something like that. Like, if I was going to release Dead Island 2, I'd ask people how they felt about me implementing more of like a modern culture, or how they felt about the pacing, you know, something that would reflect the actual game and not the monolith of video games, because that doesn't really last for long. Like, it's not going to be a monolith forever, because people stop playing the game, or there'll be a new game, right? So I'm gonna get out of here. I'll probably end up playing a different game later today, maybe Octopath, because I've had my fill of this. Like, I'm gonna keep playing it, but I've played it for like 4 or 5 hours, so now, like, I'm ready to do some other things. Like, I played this long enough. It almost seems like maybe people would want to, you know, identify more with the game, you know what I'm saying? I think it has a lot more to do with, like, almost a personality issue. Not to say people are, like, lesser personalities, like they're not a big personality, but I think Dead Island 2 specifically, I think it really has more to do with the personality. I wouldn't say, like, Counter-Strike 2 that just came out recently, that has some deal with someone's personality, they're not liking it. Or, like, people being in charge of gaming communities being toxic. I don't think that's my point. Like, it's not the same thing. It's not like a monolithic answer, like, or an assumption. Yeah, I'm gonna fight these zombies. I'm gonna run back and I'm just gonna go eat some food and stuff. Probably Octopath later. But I feel like this game isn't something that we consider like a wholesome Disney game where like, oh, you don't like it because you're just an evil old person and who wants there to be like some murder game. Like you can't enjoy like Kingdom Hearts because you're just too evil and old. I wouldn't say this is the case. 'Cause this isn't very wholesome. But I really would say that people probably couldn't identify with this. And they also probably couldn't consume it. And that's very important to say. Like if you couldn't identify with like rock and roll, and then you had to listen to it, you probably would think it wasn't anything. Like you would think it wasn't anything you could even hear or listen or understand, right? So I think this game not being very understandable, and it really isn't. And not that it's hard to play, but it's hard to get the whole world and all that because there's not much really to connect it to. You know what I'm saying? Like it's very unique in a way. Alright, I'm gonna go. And people probably personally just don't identify with this and maybe aren't able to. So like I think that's like a good enough reason for someone else to give the game a chance, not for like someone who's hoping things just fall their way or go their way. Someone who really probably wants to just, you know, enjoy a game or maybe see what something new can offer, not like something old that they can enjoy. Like something different and kind of new that isn't really like other games, you know what I'm saying? Like there's not that many side quests, you know, the characters don't really care about your character. They're not like head over heels about them. Like they're not in love with them. It's very different. It's almost like rock and roll, like where like no one really cares, you know, everyone's just doing their own thing, but everyone is here to like enjoy rock and roll or something, right? It's different. Like it can't be someone who wants it to be like the old days or something new but old, you know what I'm saying? Something like, you know, like almost eating like food, like something you've already eaten but you eat again and it'd be like great. Like I don't think it's really like that. So I'm probably gonna come back to Octopath Traveler 2. I need to get back on that. I kind of feel like playing it anyway. So I'll be back in a couple hours and be playing that. See, I'm gonna go. Maybe the music's really good, you know. It reminds me of how classic, you know, the first one was. I think it still has those qualities. You know, I think it's a good game. I'd recommend it. I would say, look, if you like Dead Island 1 and you like the feel of it, you like kind of how it seems, you know, how it is, then you'll like Dead Island 2, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go.